Hello again, Leo. So before we start your weekly reading, I pulled two cards for you, one from Le Vampire and one from Chakra Wisdom. Now, these two together, it tells such an amazing story here. So sacrifice, renunciation, offering, letting go. This card speaks about needing to make a sacrifice in order to do what it is that your soul truly wants you to do. And looking at prayer, this speaks about being sidetracked from your path, but being guided to what you were meant to do, what your true path is, what your true calling will be. So I feel like looking at these two, you may need to make a sacrifice that is going to lead you down a path that is truly where you are supposed to be right now. Okay, Leo. Here's the energy coming through. So the Four of Pentacles, wow, looking at your two Oracle cards and seeing that pull up as a signifier, saying that you're holding on too tightly. You need to ask yourself right now what it is that you're holding on so tightly to. Because I really feel like looking at sacrifice and prayer, it's saying that once you let go of control, you will be led down the path to your true calling. But here, you need to look at what it is that you're holding on to and look at maybe somebody holding on too tightly to you. But I feel like this is you holding on too tightly to the idea that you were meant to go down one path and that's it. And in the past, wow. So the Two of Swords is all about blinding yourself to a situation, not wanting to see what it is that's going on around you right now. This is about being unable to make a clear decision. Here, you need to take the blindfold off. You need to look at the situations around you for what it is and make a decision on what it is that you feel like you need to do. And when you do make a decision here, you need to act quickly. And the reason why they say that with this card is because if you don't, you end up putting yourself back in that place where you put the blindfold on and you're back to not being able to make a decision on what it is that you need to do. Wow, wow. And in the present, so the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is all about moving on emotionally before you do physically. In the Eight of Cups, you have something started here, but it wasn't fulfilling enough for you. But it's like emotionally, you're okay. You're like, that's okay. This didn't work out. It wasn't fulfilling for me. So now I'm going to take a different path. And you need to be careful about hanging on to the things that do not serve you. And don't blind yourself to the things that are going on around you right now that are not serving your highest purpose. And you don't want to hang on to that. And clearly here, the Eight of Cups is saying that you're ready. You're ready to walk down a different path. And you're realizing that what you had was not enough. Wow, wow. So speaking of walking down different paths, so the moon is all about confusion blocking your intuition. It's hard to follow your path when all you have around you is darkness, the light of the moon, being careful about getting caught up in fantasies and illusions. And again, this is all about paying attention to your intuition. What is your gut feeling telling you right now? Wow, wow. And what's funny is that when you look at the Eight of Cups, the man walking on the different path, there is a moon in the background. So clearly there's some confusion going on here. And with the Two of Swords, it's no wonder why you're trying to blind yourself to it, because why would you want to see that? It's just too confusing right now. You'd rather just hang on to what it is that you know. But again, the Eight of Cups is saying it's okay. And it's okay to take a different path if what you have is not serving you. But you can't blind yourself to that. And don't let confusion block you from doing what it is that you truly feel in your soul is what you need to do. Wow, wow. The best path to follow. Look at that. The Tower. Seeing these two together tell a story of holding on too tightly to the things that do not serve you. The Tower is all about having shocking change and having all the things that you thought were there for you, the people, the situations, come crashing down. This is where you have built on a false foundation. But the beauty in this card is that you can rebuild something so much better than what you had before. But, you know, being the best path to follow, I really feel like it's telling you need to clear out the junk. Clear out all the junk that does not serve you. What you have is not worthy of you. It needs to come crashing down. Wow, you guys got some serious stuff going on here. And again, looking at the oracle cards, it's like, man, the influences around you. Look at that. Oh, wow, wow. Look at the heavy hitters. The Magician. Having that in your environment right now is saying that you're going to have some help here from the divine. So, the Magician, he has the sign of infinity above his head. He is pointing to the heavens and the earth, saying, as above, so below. He has all the suits on his work table. This is all about creating something new in your life. And the Magician's no joke. You're pulling from the divine source and you're bringing it down to earth. And you have the tools that you need to build something better than what you had before. Having this in your environment is really powerful, but you need to be careful here about holding on too tightly to, again, the things that don't serve you, and don't blind yourself to that. Oh, shit. Time for some wine. Well, hello, Leo. Strength, strength. I love this card. Strength is the card of Leo. This is all about finding the inner strength to take on the challenges that are in front of you. So, you know, seeing this and look at them both with the sign of infinity above their heads, I feel like you're going to have assistance. You're going to have divine guidance. Wow, wow. And you're going to be who you are. You're going to grab that inner strength. And you're going to be able to deal with this situation. You may feel like that you may need to make a sacrifice to go down the path that your soul truly wants you to go down, what it is that you're truly meant to do. But again, you're going to be who you are. You have that inner strength. But be careful. Be careful about what it is that you're holding on to. You need to take a minute here. Clear out that confusion. Look at what it is that you feel like is not serving you. What is it that you need to clear out so that you can create something so much better? And again, grab that inner strength. Be who you are. Oh my goodness. I don't understand what the heck is going on this week. It seems like almost every sign is pulling a pretty rough card for the outcome. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is all about heartbreak and betrayal. Now, looking at this as the outcome, to me it is saying that if you continue on this path of letting confusion block you from building something better and blinding yourself to what it is that you're holding on to, this is where you're going to end up. Heartbroken. You really need to seriously take a minute to think about what it is that you truly want. You may need to make a sacrifice. You're going to have to give up something. Something's going to have to be given up for you to create something better in your life. I mean, this reading is no joke. This is really powerful messages coming through. This to me is just blowing my mind. The path that you are on right now is not your true calling. You need to take a minute to think about what it is that you're holding on to. What does not serve you? And remember, you have the inner strength to deal with this. But if you continue to blind yourself, you're going to end up feeling heartbroken. And I feel like it's going to come out of not following this here, rebuilding something better, because you have what you need to do that. You need to grab that inner strength. Do what you can to clear out the things that do not serve you. Do not let confusion block you. Be emotionally okay with the fact that maybe you need to walk away from what is not serving you so that you can have something better in your life. This reading is so powerful, and seeing this pull out on top, man, you guys are not the only ones to be pulling difficult cards for the outcome right now. And there's two ways to look at this. One, I feel like, with the Tower being the best path to follow, that it could be that what it is that you're letting go of may cause you some heartbreak. But then the other side of it is, thinking about sacrifice and prayer. Prayer being that you are going to be called to your true path, that the path that you're on right now may not be where you're supposed to be, and you may need to make a sacrifice. And I think that, that sacrifice might hurt you, but on the other hand, if you don't and you continue to hang on to the things that are not serving you, and you allow this confusion to block you from moving on emotionally from what did not serve you, I feel like you're going to be heartbroken in the end if you do not follow your true path. So there's kind of two ways to look at it. But then again, in your hopes and your fears, you pull Leo. You have the inner strength to deal with what's going on, but you need to take a look at what it is that you're hanging on too tightly to, because I feel like it's blocking you from the true path that you're supposed to be on. And then on top of all of that, in your environment, this is no joke. I really feel like this is telling you that you have what you need to create something better in your life. So please don't blindfold yourself to that. Take that blindfold off. Look at what it is that you're hanging on to so that you can make that clear decision that will hopefully help you avoid that heartbreak.